2. Home courts. Jordan averaged 32.7 a game at the old Chicago Stadium and won 78% of his games there. At the United Center, well, he scored a little less but enjoyed it more. 28.2 points, but 93% wins. 3. Jordan led the league in steals 3 times and retires 3rd on the all-time steals list, just 4 behind Maurice Cheeks. 4. Players among the NBA's all-time top 50 who don't have rings because of Jordan. He's won all 5 playoff series against Patrick Ewing, is 3-0 against Sir Charles, and of course 2-0 against Stockton and Malone. 7. That's all the non-retirement games Jordan missed since the broken foot that cost him most of the 85-86 season. Michael retires with a 287-game Ironman streak, the 3rd longest current run. 8. On March 22, 1986, ironically against the Cavaliers that he would later torment for years, Jordan scored only 8 points, the only time in his 930 regular season games he was held under double digits. The streak concludes at 840 straight. 9. In Jordan's last 9 full seasons, he made the NBA All-Defensive Team. 10. Times Jordan fouled out of a regular season game, but not since November 22nd of 91. He also fouled out 3 times in the playoffs, but never in the 90s. 12. Jordan wore this number once, Valentine's Day of 1990 in Orlando, after his jersey had been stolen. He scored 49 points. 19.6. Yes, Dean Smith was the last guy to hold Jordan under 20 points a game. 19.6, his junior year at Carolina, though he did win the Naismith and Wooden Awards that year. 23. Mike Gratz had it in Chicago before Michael, who came in and led the Bulls in scoring, rebounding, assists, and steals. Only 6 other players have ever done that, and none of them were rookies. 25. Only 2 teams held Michael to an average of under 25 a game in his career, the 2 expansion teams, Vancouver and Toronto. 30. Only 3 NBA players averaged over 30 points in a season after the age of 30. Rick Barry and Jerry West, the other 2, but Jordan was the oldest at 32. 31.5. Jordan's career scoring average at home, and amazingly, his average on the road. 35.9. Jordan's average in his favorite shooting venue, Philly's Old Spectrum, although the Bulls lost 14 of his 21 games there. Milwaukee's Bradley Center and the Boston Garden finished 2nd and 3rd. 5,000. The amount of the fine every game Michael wore his first pair of Air Jordans in violation of the league's uniform regulations. Nike couldn't have bought cheaper advertising. And something you can't put a number on. Remember that final shot? Well, number 23 finished that game with his other favorite number, 45.
Bob, thanks. So what if Jordan steps to the podium today and says, gee, I don't know where you guys got this retirement stuff from. I'm coming back. Well, that would radically change our coverage plan we'll tell you about in a moment. There is no reason for you to watch Michael Jordan's retirement press conference anywhere but right here on ESPN, unless, of course, you watch it on ESPN2 or ESPN News. Wednesday, noon Eastern, Dan Patrick will anchor the coverage with David Aldridge. Then Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, a special 90-minute edition of Sportscenter, recapping the day's events. And then Sunday morning at 9 a.m., Sports Weekly looks back at the Michael Jordan era, examining the dominant figure in American sports in our time. That's Sunday morning, 9 Eastern on ESPN.
Coming up, something you may not know about wearing number 23 in the Basketball Hall of Fame. MJ won't be the only one.
I can hear his engines revving now.
Here's Jordan ready to take off.
Chicago.
Got to be a 50 by. He took off just a little inside that free throw line.
Anybody who ever wears number 23 in a basketball court again will never look at this person the same way again. Number 23 is Michael, number 3 Babe Ruth, number 99 Wayne Gretzky.
Always. Always. You know, even Michael realized it when he changed his number back to 23 after switching to 45 when he returned from baseball. But did you know that 2 members of the Basketball Hall of Fame had their number 23 retired by their teams? Frank Ramsey of the Boston Celtics from Calvin Murphy of the Houston Rockets.
Well, it's time. Head out to that press conference we've been talking about for the last 2 days. Dan Patrick's going to anchor our coverage. I am Rich Eisen.
I'm Stuart Scott. MJ, all the best to you. We'll see you.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com, a part of the Go Network. Go.com.